Today's horoscope, Leo March 30th, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. With the moon's move into your solar 8th house for over 2 days, emotional satisfaction comes through applying yourself to something. It's a good day to focus on your inner world while also observing new layers of situations around you. If there's something you need to change within that will improve your life, this can be a day when you're ready to attack problems from their root. It's a time to listen to what your instincts tell you. There is greater self-understanding now, and a sense of inner strength and resolve. It can also be a time for gaining a new understanding of someone's point of view, and it can be educational. Your love horoscope. There's a fine line between letting someone into your world and completely disregarding your boundaries. Whether you're single, crushing, or already romantically attached, the moon's journey through Pisces, your intimate 8th house of mergers, shared resources, and soulmate connections brings emphasis to the foundation of your relationships, specifically those of you in relationships where there isn't a mutual give and take. Meanwhile, with both Mars and Venus sizzling through Aquarius, your 7th house of agreements, compromise, and significant others, you're as dynamic as ever, so don't sleep on your magic. Mercury is also inspiring you to take the lead. Your career horoscope. Keep your head above water. Today, the moon enters watery Pisces. Your emotional attention turns towards your assets, resources, and mutual financial agreements. Luna is intuitive, attuning you to your financial opportunities. If you had been considering doing something differently, like selling or investing, then the lunar energy could pinpoint how you feel about it. If anything, listen to what your gut is telling you, but consider holding back from making a potentially emotionally invested decision. After all, the Pisces energy could accidentally lead you astray since it can become overwhelmed with its emotions. Your finance horoscope. In between the Sun and Mercury's departure from your financial sector last week and Venus' return next week, the moon brings a valuable chance to check in. The Sun and Mercury have left you with your eyes open, your head in the game, and a practical approach to money matters, while Venus will return to use these as tools to get what you want. Today is a chance to simply listen to your financial instincts and imagination. Social life today. Your thoughts have seldom been so lucid and in harmony. Problems with relationships that seemed insurmountable just a short time ago are now resolved without further arguments. The time has come to revive personal bonds. Enjoy this phase and experience life with other people. The memories will last for a long time. Your dating horoscope. Looks like you're not going to be able to do this alone. You're going to need some troops with you for this mission. Call them up. They will be more than happy to help out in whatever way you need. Flirting tips. Don't be surprised by certain situations and dating opportunities that crop up. There's plenty to contemplate and consider in the coming weeks before you make any decisions. Think about how you want to allow your heart to be directed. Showing good sense assures time spent isn't wasted and for nothing. Lucky numbers 1, 11, 23, 32, 41. Your well-being horoscope. We want to bring out the best in ourselves, but we are often afraid of the monsters that guard the inner sanctum. In your case, these monsters are anxiety, worry, nervous exhaustion, fear, restlessness, and hyperactivity. Flower essences help calm these menacing obstacles. You could respond well to morning glory, lavender, blackberry, white chestnut, and mimulus. Look for essences at your local health food store. Put any combination, 2 to 4 drops total, in your bath or on your pillow before bed. Your daily numeroscope. Welcome to the nurturing essence of this day's vibration. Don't be overly surprised if you notice a more serious and supportive atmosphere in the groups you interact with. This is a part of this essence's magic. It not only draws others together to work as a team, It seeks to see counsel happen in group sharing. Be sure that you participate in the conversations, as you have a lot to offer to those around you. Share your understanding of the ways of the world. Daily Planetary Overview. Today, the Pisces moon aligns with Uranus in Taurus, and taking the high road could be hard, especially when you know you're right. Rather than argue back and forth, take a step back from the drama and refuse to fight. You'll be able to resolve the situation more quickly if you don't have to have the last word, even if it's hard to do. The good news is that you'll be compelled to open your heart and speak your pearls of wisdom. Today is your once-in-a-lifetime chance to speak your truth with no judgment from others. That means you can tell your partner how you feel and how you want to improve the relationship. Under this luminary, their ears and heart will be wide open. Also, watch out for people taking advantage of you, or vice versa, under this watery moon. Setting boundaries can be challenging for everyone, especially if you tend to be too nice and understanding. If you feel as though you're being taken for granted, it's time to set some limits. You shouldn't give endlessly without being appreciated. Sky for today. In the pre-dawn hours, Juno aligns with Saturn in Aquarius, offering maturity within our relationships. If we've been experiencing conflict with a partner, we can use this influence to address our challenges. Focus on finding solutions instead of assigning blame. By speaking respectfully and keeping an open mind in serious discussions, our attention turns to the future. Career or marriage expectations may be brought to the table, and we feel duty-bound to weigh the pros and cons of freedom versus restriction. However, we will ultimately find conscious ways to navigate tough issues if we are committed to building a union that is sustainable. If unpartnered, this aspect can indicate a period where we find ourselves drawn to those who are older than us. Entering a relationship under this aspect would be one in which intellectual compatibility is prioritized, and friendship is the basis of the engagement. Juno-Saturn might not signal a steamy romance, but bonds solidified now are those with serious staying power. After nightfall, the Pisces moon sextiles Uranus in Taurus, stimulating surprise encounters and events. We are currently in the dark of the moon in the run-up to the March 31st Aries new moon. While we are releasing and decompressing, we are simultaneously subject to an interesting inflow of information and revelations. Reflect on what is coming through for you at this time. What messages seem to be following you around? What random occurrences may be synchronicities offering hidden clues? Mystically engaging with the mundane benefits us now. If it seems like you are groping in the dark, you may not be as lost as you think.